Well, listen, we are here. It's Beach Blast 1992. It's the first pay-per-view of the Bill Watts era, and it takes place at the Civic Center in Mobile, Alabama, in front of a crowd of 5,000 people. In the middle of the card, Arn, it's Sting taking on Cactus Jack in a non-title affair contested under Falls Count Anywhere. And this is a fun sprint of a match. This was one of the earliest main event level matches for Cactus Jack in his career. This event also included the 30-minute non-title Iron Man match between Rick Rude, he was the U.S. champ, and Ricky Steamboat that you and I watched for ad-free shows this month. And then the same semi-main event of the evening, Dustin Rhodes, Barry Windham, and Nikita Koloff face off against Steve Austin, Bobby Eaton, and yourself. Ole Anderson is the special referee in this one, buddy. We have the final minutes of this match in our fourth clip of the week. This is Beach Blast 1992. Let's check it out. Fourth clip of the week.
Big right hand. Dustin Rhodes, Irish whip. Austin to the far side, but he missed that clothesline. But oh my, Austin did not miss his. He turned the natural inside out.
A full 360 by Dustin Rhodes. This could be it.
The leg is hooked. Will it be all? And Ole Anderson, that deliberate count, got 2.5.
Yeah, a little too deliberate for my thinking. As long as he's the same way to both teams, it's consistency that matters in a referee. If he's going to count quick, you count quick both ways. Not different from one team to the other.
Dustin blocks the left, comes back with a right of his own. There's that bionic elbow. Must be a family tradition with those bionic elbows. Anderson made the tag, and he hooked the leg. 15 minutes remaining. I think they mentioned armbar takedown. What a move. Dislocates the shoulder there, Jess.
Absolutely. And Rhodes, look at his face. He's hurting right now. You can see him yelling, "Daddy, Daddy, come save me." He's wishing he was back in high school right now, chasing the girls around.
Beautiful body, tremendous pressure. Not only the shoulder, but the elbow as well. Submission move. Double pressure. Now relinquishes the shoulder, working on the hammerlock, on that elbow. Irish whip. Far side, again with the crossbody. And beautiful Bobby had it well scouted. A stomp right to the midsection. And Arn Anderson with a cheap shot, that elbow right in his face, and Ole's right there. But as you said, Jess, there's only one referee. There's 6 wrestlers. And a jerk, Paul E. Dangerously.
And a what? A manager, not a jerk.
He's got him rolled up. He could hold him here. He's got it, but he couldn't do it. Austin too strong in the lower body. Comes up with that big left hand of his. Caught Dustin in the midsection.
And I'll tell you, if Dustin Rhodes doesn't make a tag pretty quick, this match is over with. Because he's been in there a long, long time while the Dangerous Alliance has been making good tags. You got Arn Anderson stepping over and sinking in with a deep armbar right there. Dustin may have to give this one up. Come back to fight another day.
Perfect application of the armbar. Wide base. Even distribution of the weight. 2 pressure points. Elbow and shoulder. He's got it locked in.
One thing you got to admit, Dangerously does get enthusiastic, doesn't he?
He is involved. He can't take that away from him. Oh, my. There you see. A great move there. Dustin able to smash Arn Anderson and Beautiful Bobby's heads together.
And that's 2 times now Beautiful Bobby's got his head cranked from the apron.
Austin gets the tag and prevents, more importantly, he prevents Rhodes from making the tag. Irish whip. Going left to right here. And there it is, a stun gun. The stun gun.
Oh, he tagged.
He got the tag. It helps when you're 6'5". Barry Windham, the legal man. Hip lock takeover. Nikita Koloff in.
We got all 6 of them in the ring. Rhodes isn't doing much, but Windham and Koloff are going to town.
Arn Anderson came off the top.
But he got caught coming off the top with a right to the midsection. Didn't do any damage.
No
Windham
shit.
and Austin, the legal man. They're right above us here. Windham going for the superplex. And he got him with it. Anderson again, going up top. And he
Arn, I think you and I just witnessed history. You
What's
jumped
that?
off the top rope 2 times in one match.
And actually got away with one.
One of them you got away with, the other one you didn't. But 2 times in one match, you jumped off the top rope. Do you ever recall ever doing that before?
No, but the results are the same. Remember what I said? When you go up top, half the time something bad happens, right?
Yeah,
Well, it did.
it cost you your team the match, yeah.
And one of the new Bill Watts rules was put in place.
That's right, so you were disqualified.
Disqualification.
Bill Watts really had a bug up his ass for you because he made sure you were the one who got disqualified coming off the top. Of all people, Arn will have you go to the top rope and get disqualified.
What is Ole doing refereeing? There's something brewing there. Doesn't he become the booker pretty
Well,
soon?
we'll get to that, but
Down the road, right?
Yeah, I want to talk about that. But I mean, listen, you got Austin showing some extra ferocity by continuing to attack Wyndham, even after Ole called for the DQ on you. Every week we talk about Jim Ross on the call in this era, and he was hard to beat as an announcer. But it's hard not to notice the difference in his calls between last week and this week because JR spent much more time being precise with the calls he's making instead of letting the emotion we've come so used to take over his announcing. But it also provides that old school, real sports feel because of how he's calling the action. The crowd looked hot for this one too. And as we pointed out, even though they're seeing the same competitors in different combinations every week, Arn, the fans of this era certainly were not bored by what you guys were doing. They weren't bored at all. We've been watching Dangerous Alliance matches for months now, and crowds loving every bit of it, man.
Yeah, and let me bounce something else off of you that might get lost in translation. Bill Watts was, guess who JR broke in with?
I know. Yeah, that was his guy.
That's where he started in the business. So
That's right.
Do you think there was any undue pressure here, or was it an advantage for JR?
JR maybe could go back to his roots a little bit, and
something to think about. What was in
that's
his
a good
head?
point. It's a good point.